It should go without saying that I'm one of the biggest fans of the Legend of Zelda franchise there is. If you don't know by now, we're talking about the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening review. I beat it yesterday, day before yesterday. And I can tell you, if I had a choice of making this higher than a 10 out of 10, I would. But why not? Let's make it 1,000 out of 10. This game was solely responsible for me putting my huge video game backlog out of order. This game was responsible for taking my backlog and pushing it farther back. So now I'm working on Kingdom Hearts 1 and then 2 and then so on. But if I could give you a good example of how many games I gotta finish, it would probably be like... And I didn't even drop all the games that I really had to finish on Pikachu's head. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening was a beautiful masterpiece in my opinion, for the simple fact I was not looking at this Zelda title from rose-tinted glasses of nostalgia, and I was playing it for the very first time, so I had no idea what to expect. I knew it made it on the Game Boy, but there was a lot of other games that were taking my time, as well as I was not even cognizant of what The Legend of Zelda really was at that time, me being a little toddler and running around and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. The very first Legend of Zelda game that I played was Ocarina of Time. And now looking at it, it's not even considered the best game in my opinion anymore, for the simple fact that the aspect that was one of my first 3D game experiences, and it told a story in a complete way in my opinion. But it also gave me some of my favorite sound effects of all time, and my favorite little cringy turnarounds that he would do after opening up a chest and you know it's some hot stuff you just pulled out of a treasure chest. So the fact is, I love how they wove in the Super Mario characters in there. They wove in a bunch of different Easter eggs, as well as weaving in together little side quests that had little funny catfish experiences. And I just am thoroughly impressed with this game. If I could give it an 1,000,000 out of 10, this is one of those games that I would keep just for the sake of replaying it again and understanding more of where I could find stuff without finding a guide or anything like that. So, with that being said, that's the end of my review. I don't want to spoil how the game ends because the game is still relatively new. All I'm telling you is if you have a Nintendo Switch and you have not gone out to pick this game up yet, go pick it up. This game is worth every cent. Not sponsored, but I'm thoroughly glad with my purchase. I mean, I'm kind of upset that Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered lost out to this game, but those are one of those games that I have not beat before, and I was actually having that on my radar. This was announced before Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered was scheduled to come out, so I was like, oh, I'm torn between the two. But that game is going to get reviewed next because I'm going to get that game next. This is your boy, DevoutJoystick, and I ask that you please hit that subscribe button if you like content like this and want to see enormous amounts more of this, and tune in next time to see what game I review, what I walk through, or what news that I give to you, because I'm all about the news, reviews, and walkthroughs in many avenues, and the motto that we game by here is Joystick for life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace! No Pikachus were harmed in the making of this video. That's just a disclaimer. I don't want to get demonetized for this. Ain't that right, buddy?